Okay, it's your boy Westsider.
What?
This is our crib. We've got a pretty shitty porch. So hopefully one day we can replace this. We've got big glass sliding doors, which is not ideal for a zombie apocalypse. So hopefully we can change that. So this is part 2 of maybe a 10-part series. Hopefully we can show you the improvements and the changes we make around the house over the next 10 years. We never did part 1, but basically we had this sort of wire.
Broken.
Yeah, you give this about a 1 out of 10 for a fence, chicken wire fence. Our front fence ain't that much better.
One
Why
of
is-
our posts fell off.
Yeah, I think if we kicked it might fall over.
Nah, Dad, I fixed it.
The ground
You sound like this.
had big potholes in it, so we'll put dirt to fill in some of these potholes so the kids don't hurt themselves as they run around. And while we're talking about grass, I'm gonna go have a look at the next door neighbour's paddock. Because one of the things they try and teach you and socially, what do you call it? Socially, morally convict you is to cut your grass really short all the time. But what happens if you don't cut your grass?
This.
It grows longer, right?
Yeah, and then it turns into that.
Yeah.
Morning.
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 And then you can turn that into like wheat or grains if you have the knowledge. So about 2,000 years ago, I'd say everyone grew their grass long like that, and then they'd take it down to the wheat man or the grain man, and he'd turn it into bread. But they took that knowledge from us and convinced us, and we go out of our way and even spend money on petrol and lawnmowers and stuff, pay people to do it to cut our grass short because we don't have that knowledge anymore. They stole that knowledge. So on this side we're putting up the fence, big high fence, keep those zombies out. Solid. Our flax bushes, we're keeping them around because flax can be useful for like building stuff. Alright. Bye guys. Alright, kids off. We had a big tree here. Got the tree stump left now, so this has already been removed. So I mean, we missed out on part 1, so we're going to call this part 2. We've got this tree here. I don't know how to zoom out with this camera. It seems really in your face. So we're going to take that tree because it's sort of blocking the driveway a bit, along with that flax, but we're not moving the flax. And hopefully, because we had these 2 big trees here with the flowers all on them, attract too many bumblebees and wasps, and we had 2 of them over here. See, we've already stripped them away, so we're hoping we can. We're going to finish, take out those 2 sticks and bring that big tree from over there to over here and get rid of that tree over there. That's the plan. Alright, so far we've got the fence all the way down. We've got this shed here, which at the moment is full of junk. We're going to hopefully turn that, will become our gym. Hopefully we can get some sort of patio outdoor area out here, because of the cats I've had too many cats, too many litter to grow potatoes in that section anymore. So hopefully we can turn that into like an outdoor patio. We've already got one chair there waiting. We've got our fence coming back. We've put up a shed, and this camera is so up close. Let's walk back a bit. So we put up one of those kit sheds. So it's going to be our wood storage shed. We just need a lock for the door. We've got another flex. We've got our first garden trough we built, but yeah, hopefully we can get more of those up. We've got the back fence up. It's a bit wonky and crooked as advertised. We've got our old pots out here in the garden. It's Rapunzel shout out. And that's it, we're back to the start. Back to this old wire fence we need to replace. What remains of our trampoline. And one more tree here. Which, you know, that also, our second point, trees are very common. Wherever you are. So look around, we've got trees everywhere. Alright, and anyone who lives in the suburbs who's not in a city flat sort of environment will know there's just trees everywhere. Every real estate has these trees. But what are these trees? They're all good for nothing trees. And it seems designed that way to have all these trees around the properties to make them look good. You could say they break the wind, but none of them produce anything. Imagine if all these trees around, well, not just our neighborhood, but every neighborhood in the whole world, were fruit trees. And now ask yourself why they're not fruit trees. Man, this camera. But we had a back door had a big window on it, which again, you know, not very good for the zombie apocalypse. So we changed that to this door. Yeah, it's nice. It's solid. It's heavy. No handles on the outside. It's just straight brick wall. That's it for part 2. We'll hopefully do an update in about six months to a year. We'll see what we've done. We'll sort her out.